everybody, Anthony here from XXX RC Garage, and this is my son Devin
from Mad Monkey RCs.
And what we're doing today, I did a video on adding this brazen chassis on here, and it's okay and all that. I just want to put it back stock again. So what we're going to do is we're going to take everything back off this, and I did paint my SCX10 II rails red. So we're going to be putting these on, and got the shock towers and all that stuff to go back on here. So what we're going to do now is start taking this thing apart. Taking number 4 out to remove this cover. So this cover should come off now. At least that's my understanding.
I think you're supposed to take this one off and then separate the... Oh. I did not even know it would do that.
Okay, so now the cover is off, and this is the differential.
There's your marine grease.
And there's marine grease, but I'm going to have to take this side off too, I guess, to free this this part up as well. Okay. So now the axles are out on both sides. It's the top drawer. Should have had it out already. Okay, so here I am pulling out this. Now we have a bearing on here. We don't want that to get lost.
So many drawers.
And taking the other bearing off. Okay, I'm gonna set this rag here real quick so we don't lose a lot of stuff. Okay, so what I'm doing now.
That wasn't that hard. I feel like a rich guy.
Okay, so what I'm doing now is removing the parts out of the bag that we're going to be changing.
There's your marine grease.
Yes. Okay, let's try not to get this red in grease. Okay, so what I'm doing now is we're going to be taking
You look greasy.
this this differential ring off. We don't even need to take it out of the bag. It smells yummy.
Oh, jeez. That stuff stinks.
Okay, so here, the part the drive shaft hooks to, we got to push this in. And use some needle nose pliers here. And see if we can get this out of here. About. So there's my bearing. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be replacing this part with this part. So this is going to go back in play. So take.
What does he use all that for? Is that for actual real vehicles?
Yeah, it's actually for boats and stuff. So we're going to put some grease on the bearing. And we're also going to put some grease on.
Looks greasy.
On this part too. And we're going to put this back where it needs to go.
I might be able to stick my finger in there.
So that's back in place. So now what we got left to do is we need to take this gear ring off.
Just seeing that in real life and seeing how small it is like now is like so weird because I've seen a real one and it's like this big. And then they're like that big as an RC. And they're so much different because they're like curved a little bit in more. They're like this. And those are like this a little bit. Like.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're heavy. Very heavy.
Alright, so.
Yes. So.
I've got the axle part here. We're taking the differential ring off here. So we can change the gear ratio. And so, as you can see, putting them side by side, this one's actually a little bit bigger. It's kind of hard to tell, but it really is. So we're going to put those over there. And we're going to put this one, the correct way. And line up our holes. And we're going to put these in. And before you tighten them up, because you never want to tighten them up prematurely, because if you do, if it does kind of go off a little bit, then you're going to have a hard time getting all these screws to line up. So it's best to get them all started. Okay, so as you can see, a little blurry. Anyway, So you don't want to put them all in too tight, because if you do, then it's not going to line up correctly. So I'm getting the 3 in now. So now that I got the 3 in place, now I can go ahead and start tightening them down. And
sorry, I thought I had a nosebleed.
Alright, so okay, so now we need to put our bearings back in. And the bearing.
Whoa.
And now and Smarty Pants has left the building.
Okay.
David, what is on this thing? So, alright. Why are we over there?
I'm Smarty Pants. I'm out of the building.
Oh, okay. He's out
So
of the video. He's out of the building. I guess he's out of the video. I don't know. That's just weird.
Bye.
Come here. I want you to taste this grease and tell me what it tastes like.
Sure.
Tell me if it tastes like chocolate.
Okay.
Here, open your mouth.
Child abuse or something.
Child abuse.
That's looking nice.
Okay, let's make sure that stuff is turned. Okay, so now we're going to put the axles.
Okay, so when you're changing that, like, what is it gonna change? Like, what is it gonna do? Like,
What? It's going to pull.
better?
It's good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like you just said, it's gonna. So basically, all it is just like less of these. The gear.
The gears. Okay.
The gear knob thingies.
The gears are little thingies. Okay.
Whatever it's called.
Let's get back to terminologies here. So the gears in here changes the gear ratio. What that means by changing your gear ratio.
Ratio?
Yes, ratio is because
Ratio.
It's like how many gears you have and
Oh, I know, like 9 to 10.
Exactly.
Ratios.
So what this is going to do is this is going to change the way the front axle pulls separate from the rear axle. And so yeah, that's what this is going to do. And it's kind of nice to get inside this axle and see what's going on here, because this thing had been through so much water in the past, and it still looks really good. So what's going on in here? Alright guys, so we got it back together. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we got it all back together. So all I gotta do now is put tires and a body and stuff on this, and should be good to go. So basically guys, this is what we've done. Just want to thank you guys for watching, and plenty of patience, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget, have fun with RC.